Here's 5 things that you need to know about state law for the Property and Casualty State Exam. You're going to have a mix of questions that are asking about general information and some questions that are asking about state law. Number 1, for auto, you are going to need to know your state limits. Some states have a split limit and a single limit, and some states just have a split limit. You're going to need to know what those limits are and what they represent. Number 2, for workers' compensation, when it comes to benefits, you're going to want to know what your state income benefits are, what those waiting periods are. It differs from the general information. I just did another video on this in particular because it can get pretty confusing if you aren't looking for it. Number 3, licensing requirements. You will need to know how many CEs are required to obtain your license, if any. You'll need to know how many credits are needed to maintain your license. You'll need to know when your license expires, how often you need to renew your license. Number 4, insurance violations. You'll need to know fines, disciplinary actions, penalties, how much somebody can be fined, if they can have jail time, for how long. You'll have a decent amount of commissioner questions about who appoints the commissioner, how long is he or she in term for, that's usually 4 years, what the commissioner can and cannot do. For example, commissioners cannot pass law, they enforce laws. They help to standardize insurance laws, but they are not passing legislation. Lastly, number 5, when it comes to cancellations and renewals, this is another topic that can get confusing if you aren't aware of the different information. There are general timeframes around cancellations, and then there's state laws that can change those timeframes. So for example, when it comes to the time frame that insurers have to give for non-payment of premium, in general, that's 10 days. For some states, that time frame can be 15 days. Every state varies on how much of the state exam is state specific. Most states are about 80% general information and only about 20% state specific, but some states are higher on the state law section, like Delaware, for example, is about 50-50. So make sure you know how much of your state law you're going to be tested on. Make sure you look out for these 5 things for your state exam.